It's Friday night, and what the fuck are you doing? I'll tell you what you're doing. You're sitting home dreaming about sweaty, built men in underwear. And who better to do it with than the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast? And here's your host, Iconoclast and Dick Taco.
Welcome to the newest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm here with my WWE planted co-host, Dick Taco.
You go fuck yourself, all right? Just because I have a difference of opinion with you on a lot of things, you get made. But yes, I am your host, your actual host, Dick Taco. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on the air. Actually, it'll be 3 weeks since we've been on the air. Once this rolls out, we're recording this on Sunday.
Well, Crown Jewel was too terrible to talk about.
Yeah, I crossed out that we're going to talk about that. We're just going to do the star review. I'm going to hear what Uncle Dave has to say about that.
The Prophet himself?
Yeah. Oh, I saw they making the WrestleFest cabinet, the arcade cabinet.
What's WrestleFest?
It was a game I used to play at the steak shop on the way home from school.
Oh, speaking of bad names, I wanted to tell you this. I saw something that...
Oh, we got more bad names for the Bad Name Hall of Fame?
I saw something that apparently I was reading the Wrestling Observer, because there was a lot of stuff in the Observer this week.
I don't read the Observer. I listen to the news reports.
About how, WrestlePalooza has been considered a failure in terms of its buys.
Oh, absolutely.
And now Triple H...
But how are they measuring buys now?
Triple H just said, we can't let the fans work us. Like, he's such a fucking genius. And now he wants to have an AI run the creative.
Oh my God, I just read that.
Because he wants to become more involved in politics, apparently. So he wants to have an AI program run the creative. And I was reading about the first idea that they asked it for ideas, and it suggested having Bobby Lashley leave and come back as a wrestler obsessed with Japanese culture. So A, the program thought that Bobby Lashley was still in WWE, and B, people were saying online, that's just what they did with Lord Tensai.
Pretty much. But it also says at the bottom of ChatGPT, when you use it, ChatGPT can make mistakes.
Watashi wa Lord Tensai. Still, that just means it's going to be horrible.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Oh, we're going to have wrestlers cutting promos where they, just start saying gibberish?
Well, Christ, half of them don't know how to talk now. There's very few guys that do excellent promos anymore.
Hangman Adam Page does excellent ones.
You know what? I forgive him a little bit because his in-ring work is so good. I do. But a very little bit. Like, that match with Joe was very good last night. A lot of it's for Joe, but I can't take away from Hangman because I like Hangman. I like Hangman and Kenny together. After seeing Kenny last night, though, I have a feeling that Kenny's days of full-time competition are obviously behind him.
Why?
Because he just looks like, I don't know, it just looks like he's afraid to get hurt. And he probably is, and with good reason. But,
he got killed by that diverticulitis.
I know. Hey, Lesnar did, too.
Yeah, but see, Lesnar was never a good wrestler.
Oh, you get the fuck, are you serious? He's a real wrestler. He was an NCAA champion.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough.
He can twist you into a fucking pretzel.
I haven't seen enough of his early stuff to judge that.
Oh God, his early stuff. I downloaded a whole thing about his rookie year, 02 to 03.
I saw an OVW when he would do the coast to coast shooting star press.
Yeah, did you see it when he did it at WrestleMania 19 when he almost crippled himself? He did it to Angle and he spiked himself on his head. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. But anyway, yeah, the whole thing with the AI with the wrestling has me concerned.
Yeah, would you say all this stuff of watching Abraham Lincoln and Hitler have
let me give you the fucking litany, because I wrote them all down. I wrote, Sora AI is out to take over wrestling. Now, this is last week before we didn't do the show. So far, I've seen Benoit return to AEW, Fred Rogers heel turn, Fred Rogers versus Bob Ross in a ladder match, Fred Rogers joins DX, Tupac joins the NWO, Martin Luther King Jr. turns heel and joins the NWO, Stephen Hawking dive off the cage, chair and all. Oh, and Hitler versus Stephen Hawking. I just saw that one I wrote. Now, since I wrote this, I've seen MLK wins the WWE title and cut a promo. Jesus versus Satan in WCW. Abe Lincoln cashing in on Jefferson Davis. And Jesus take on Albert Einstein. And right now, I just saw Robin Williams and Chris Farley enter the Royal Rumble. It's an endless stream of dead Uncle Daves, like George Carlin said.
What's dead Uncle Dave?
George Carlin was talking about like how the world would go like nuts if you got rid of electricity, and then something else would happen, and something else would happen, and then the whole crack in the universe split in two, and all the dead come back to life. Adolf Hitler, Mussolini, Bobby Kennedy, Alan London, my Uncle Dave, your Uncle Dave, an endless stream of dead Uncle Daves coming back to life. Yeah, that's one of his later shows. But you have to watch Stephen Hawking in his UFC debut because it's pretty realistic. It's just him sitting in the chair and getting his face punched in stupidly. Oh my God, but I'm just like saying, like, they were saying, I watched Betty White win, too. Betty White fall off the cage and get whacked on a table all the way down.
I mean, they kind of did stuff like that. Well, the old women they beat up in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, but Betty White wasn't one of them.
Who was the woman who got put through a table by the Dudleys and had a miscarriage? That was Mae Young, right?
Mae Young, yeah. Why do you call her Mae Young?
Whatever.
But anyway, on to the real news here. Let's go to it. Do your AEW first, and we'll hit the WrestleDream review at the end of it. Andrade went off on Meltzer, saying he left AEW on good terms, says Meltzer knows nothing. Now, what is the shit going on saying he violated?
Apparently, WWE has changed. It was leaked by Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful. He got his hands on one of the... WWE has changed the terms of their contracts.
1 year, right?
The non-compete clause has been increased from 90 days to 365 days.
But they pay you for that.
No.
Well, they have to, because remember when Cole debuted at, what was it?
No, they don't pay you for it.
Well, they pay you to keep you from going somewhere. They absolutely do, because why would you stay on? Why would you stay then? Why would you stay not working?
Because you signed the contract.
Adam Cole said he waived his compete, and they just didn't pay him.
Whatever, Adam Cole's had like 5 concussions. Who knows what the fuck he's saying?
He didn't at the time. This is what he was telling me about it. Not telling me personally, but you know what the fuck I mean. But Bandito continues to wrestle despite injury.
I don't know if that's kayfabe or not.
I don't know if it is either, but this one definitely is. Kota Ibushi breaks femur at recent
That's real.
taping.
He's out for 2 years.
2 fucking years.
Right when he was getting back into the groove of things.
Getting in better shape, yeah.
I remember you would make fun of him when he first showed up in AEW. Doughboy.
Doughboy. Ibushi. Yeah. Britt Baker profile no longer lists AEW on it.
Play the sound effect.
You don't care. I care. I'd like to see her go to WWE.
The women's division has surpassed her. She is no longer needed.
Oh, I agree with you. Our boy Take wins the IWGP title.
Yep.
I got to find that match with him against Sabre.
What I saw of it was really good. Meltzer gave it a 5.5.
Well, as long as he gave it more than 5, I mean.
And then they had a really good match last night against Brodito, him and Okada, where it looks like they're going to have Takeshita turn face and leave the family.
I had a feeling that was coming. I thought it was going to... I knew Okada was going to do something to him. But I thought they might just blow the whole thing up last night and have him like turn heel or turn babyface last night. Takeshita.
The Don Callis family, the best heel faction in wrestling, where their Virgil is Lance Archer. If Lance Archer is your Virgil, that's a really good roster.
Dax
Right.
Harwood says someone on Instagram has been stalking him, his mom, and now his wife.
Oh, that's crazy, brother.
That's
crazy, Nova.
The Darby Allin Moxley segment brought viewership up on the 10:15.
I sent you that segment. That was awesome.
Good. They did it through like they were in prison. I loved it.
It's because they usually have a sit down segment before a match.
It's good. They've done it in boxing for decades.
But because Moxley and Darby couldn't agree to no physicality, they put them in the prison visitation booth to make sure they were separated.
Hey, man, putting prison in wrestling never hurts. I told you the Roddy Piper Super Brawl thing at Alcatraz, where he supposedly swam over to wrestle Hogan. It was at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. So they had for weeks before that on Nitro, Piper was at Alcatraz. And then at the end, the last Nitro, the go-home Nitro before Super Brawl, he makes it like he dove in the water. And then he swims there. I was like, wait a minute, it took him fucking 6 days to swim there? Where's he swimming from?
And then there's Nails. Remember Nails and the Big Boss Man?
How do I forget Nails? Big Boss Man. Awful. Fucking Nails. Fucking break. Nails. I'll give you fucking nails. Per Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE already talked about this. They sent AEW cease and desist saying Andrade was under the 90-day no-compete. That was before I heard about the 1-year no-compete.
I don't know. Nobody seems to know what's up with Andrade.
These contracts aren't worth the fucking... Well, first of all, can I just state the obvious here? We're going over all this bullshit about him. About him. This isn't Ric Flair going to the WWF in 91 and bringing the belt with him. This is greasy fucking Andrade and his hair extensions going there.
La Sombra?
Yeah, because... And I don't know why. Like, you brought him back?
I told
For
you.
what? You caught him and nobody even noticed right away.
I told you. People have said online that he's the Big Boss Man or the six-pack of the modern day. Because he started in WWE, went to AEW, went back to WWE, and now has gone back to AEW.
All I have to tell you is you cannot compare it to either one of those guys. Those guys are like Hall of Fame caliber wrestlers.
So is Andrade. That look.
I'm going to cut you down where you stand.
Andrade El Idolo.
The hell's the matter with you?
I remember when he had that match with Cody in Atlanta
Who
where
cares?
Cody was so desperate to get cheered at that point where he was just trying to do anything and he like set himself on, I forget if he got set on fire or if Andrade got set on fire.
Why do I think it was Andrade got set on fire?
No. It was Cody. Cody tried to set Andrade on fire and Andrade reversed it into the burning table.
Uh-huh. But anyway, let's get to the WrestleDream review. Hey, that rhymed.
I saw all the matches on the main show for the most part.
I listened to some of the ones.
But
well, yeah, you and your fucking colon and the goddamn wrestling shows. It's like wrestling kicks your colon into like overdrive. It's like that guy Sean Gismonti in The Sopranos, where they go cat burglar and he has to shit.
Oh yeah, speaking of The Sopranos, did you see that picture I sent you of Paulie as Doctor Strange?
Oh my god, that was so funny with the wings.
He looks exactly like Doctor Strange.
That's when they drop off the TV at the coach's house that's banging the one girl from high school. And he goes, I know what your friends are all about. He goes, if you did, you'd do what they ask. My name's Clarence. From your friends at the Bada Bing. All right, what are we doing here? AEW. What was last night? WrestleDream?
Yeah, 2025. They had a great custom set, too. They had the St. Louis.
Oh, that was very nice with the arch. That was very nice. Very nice. All right, WrestleDream 2025. What do we got here? Pardon me. All right. I pretty much watched the whole show, so let's start the whole thing here.
I didn't watch the pre-show.
I did. Death Riders, Claudio, Daniel Garcia, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta defeated Roderick Strong in the conglomeration of Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, and Tomohiro Ishii by pinfall at 15:30. Can we get Danny Garcia some gear?
What do you mean?
He looks like he just... It doesn't. I don't know. I thought his gear from before. He could have been in the Death Riders and wore that gear. It just looks shitty. The other guys can make it work because they're like rough looking, you know. Like Claudio's rough looking Moxie. He's a fucking pretty boy. He's a pretty boy janitor from Wrestling Gorilla. Danny Garcia.
Hey, he won the Battle of Los Angeles tournament, one of the last tournaments.
Big deal. Probably Dreamer won the ECW title after everybody left. Fucking break.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, just a little aside here. I was watching stuff. I was reading stuff, I should say, about the Tommy Dreamer Raven feud in ECW and just how crazy that got.
Oh, it was really good if you could get it.
In terms of its story, where, like, apparently Beulah became, like, a lesbian or something, and then Tommy got with both of the women because he's hardcore.
No, Beulah was brought in by Raven, and she was supposed to be pregnant by him, and it was pregnant by Tommy. But then when Raven found out, he beat up Stevie Richards.
But then there was another woman.
Oh, Kimona Wanalea. I remember her. She was an Asian porn star or something. I remember her.
Who Beulah was like involved with.
Yeah, Kimona Wanalea.
And then Tommy apparently.
What, you just fucking get it?
And then, yes, I did just get it. And then apparently Tommy had sex with both of them because he's hardcore.
Oh, they had porn stars abound in fucking ECW. Jasmine Sinclair, Jenna Jameson. WWF had Jenna Jameson one time with Val Venus. It was in, remember I told you, Bruce Pritchard's hot tub.
Yeah.
The wife never let him forget it, that they had a porn star in their bathtub. She never let him forget it.
And then, but then there was Kimona Wanalea.
Yeah, she was hot. I remember, I remember that.
Dawn Marie, wasn't she a porn star?
Nah, Dawn Marie was just a skanky looking girl.
God, did they have just like all the women in ECW were like porn stars and strippers?
Oh yeah, hardcore, dude. Eddie Kicks to the Hook defeated the Frat House. How is it Griff Harrison's on mainstream television more than Brian Pillman Jr.?
Well, Brian Pillman Jr. is in NXT. He's on the CW almost every week, apparently.
Fuck. It's not like he's on a show on there. It's not like he's on Seventh Heaven or fucking whatever. Or
he's got a guest spot on Arrow.
Black Lightning. What was it? That was his name? Black Thunder, whatever his name was.
Black Lightning.
Yeah. The Negro Flash. That's what I called him until I realized he doesn't run fast. He just shoots lightning out. Jefferson something or other.
Jefferson Davis. He was a high school principal.
Jefferson Davis? He has the same name as the Confederate president during the fucking...
Or Jefferson Wait.
Jefferson Johnson. Jarvell Jefferson Johnson. Esquire.
Wait.
Third.
What? Well, now I gotta look this up. Is it really?
It's Jefferson something. Because I remember when...
Jefferson Pierce. That's what it is.
Because when Flash 89 dies, he goes, "You're a good man, Jefferson." Or Flash 9 when John Wesley Shipp dies.
Yeah, he sacrifices himself to stop the crisis.
Eddie Kingston and Hook defeated the Frat House in 3 minutes, like I said. Jack Jameson was with him. Nobody cares.
Preston Vance is also in the Frat House.
Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale defeated Top Gods, Megan Bain, and Penelope Ford, who came out dressed as Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. Beat them in 12 minutes. Oh. Love me some Willow.
Oh, yeah.
And in the final pre-show match that spilled into the regular broadcast, FTR defeated Jet Speed in 13 minutes by pinfall.
With some help.
Good match to open the show.
With some help from Big Stoke.
Jamie Hayter versus Tekla. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, this was an amazing match.
I wasn't really paying attention.
They beat the shit out of each other.
Tekla's something, man. She's definitely different.
The two of them were stiff.
Now, here we go. In succession, all the matches are good pretty much from here on out. Jurassic Express defeat the $32.17.
Greatest tag team of all time, the Young Bucks.
21 minutes and 35 seconds by pinfall. Still think they should have paired him up with PCO and spent the money instead of Luchasaurus.
I like Jurassic Express's new finisher, the Countdown to Extinction, where
they call it that.
Yeah,
that's a Megadeth album.
Where like Luchasaurus like picks the guy up and throws him, and then like does a power bomb, and then Jungle Boy does like this, or Jack Perry does like this other move to bring him down.
Yeah, they were doing some good stuff. You can tell they've worked together a long time if you've never seen them before.
Because now he's no longer Jungle Boy, he's Jungle Jack Perry.
Jungle Jack, he's only one syllable away from being Jungle Jack Off.
God, why do you hate him?
Why do you not?
You just hate him because you jerk off punk every chance you get.
No, that's not true. Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP defeat The Demand, Ricochet, Bishop Khan, and Tia Leone.
Great
by
match.
pinfall at 13:30. So now they're the number one contenders for the Trios title. They're going to take on the Ops, who turned heel at the end of the show. We'll learn more about that. Who didn't see that coming either, by the way.
What, the Ops turning heel?
Oh, yeah, I figured they were going to. The match was too good not to do it again.
I just got to tell you, we got to talk about this on the show. The picture of Hobbs at the desk, sitting in front of the computer.
Yeah, like I want him doing my taxes.
He's got his glasses on, sitting in front of the laptop. And I know you said some awful things about him.
I said he was dark, that's all. I said he was milk chocolate. He's dark. It's not horrible. It's like I said something about it at work the other day. I said, oh, yeah, the black guy. And somebody shook their head at me. I said, what? The guy was black. Wasn't like he's Scandinavian and I said that. Or he's Chinese and I'm called him Korean. God. Kyle Fletcher retains the TNT belt against Mark Briscoe, 24-45.
Great match.
Another great match.
Dom was out there repping his clients.
Still don't like that he's on commentary all the time.
Oh, God.
These potatoes are hard as tits. Ow, ow, ow.
God, you find the dumbest fucking things to complain about.
That's not dumb.
Just like when people on Reddit were complaining about the Mercedes match, they were like, they did this in her entrance.
You're 40! You big fat 40!
The IWC.
Oh, please. I'm sick of her in this belt collection shit, too.
Hey, she's now 11 belts, Monet.
Nobody cares about 90% of those belts.
And now she's going to Canada to win another belt.
But she doesn't even have, like, it's ridiculous.
That's why she's now Ultimo Monet.
Please, she's Ultimo fucking douche canoe.
What does that even mean?
Oh, douche canoe, I called her. Chris Statlander retained the AEW Women's World title against Toni Storm. And
great match.
Mercedes defended the TBS title and won the Ring of Honor television title from Mina Shirakawa, who now her and Toni Storm are like Randolph and Mortimer, the homeless people from Trading Places.
Well, now they're going to probably be the inaugural women's tag champs because they're announcing the bracket for that tournament on Wednesday.
They're kind of funny together, though, at least. So,
but no, those two matches were great. Some people were complaining about Mercedes, and then Mercedes just posted on X about the IWC whenever she wins another belt, and it's just a picture of someone screaming.
I can't accurately describe how I feel about Mercedes Monet's wrestling because I don't think I can shove this microphone that far up my ass.
She's an amazing wrestler.
Blow this fucking gas out of me.
Her and Tony are like at the highest level. And now Chris Statlander is at that level too.
I like Chris Statlander. Always have.
Has that great match with Toni Storm.
Brodita defeated Okada and Takeshita at 27-25 to retain.
Another great match. Again, these are all great matches.
I have to agree.
And you but you said on the car ride over here that it was okay.
They always put on good matches. That's never in question. When you constantly put on good matches, it's hard to just say, oh, that was great. It's hard to just keep saying that.
Well, sorry, I don't want to fucking see Morgan and Morgan for
Wheatley. So good, I beat her, Wheatley. Hangman defends the AEW World title against Samoa Joe at 19 minutes even. And Darby Allin got Moxley to quit at 25-25.
I mean, the Hangman Joe match was, of course, great. Just basically the guys involved.
I was a little spent after that match. I was like, oh, shit, we got Darby and Allin. We got Darby and Moxley left. Fuck.
And then Darby and Moxley tried killing each other. We had the taser. We had lighter fluid where Darby took the lighter fluid out and was just spraying it in the eyes of the Death Riders. All I could fucking think of was The Sopranos where Ralphie takes out the roach.
You fat fuck!
You eat beef and sausage by the fucking carload.
I hear you complaining when I bring you fat envelope every week.
And then Moxley, they had the fucking aquarium, which was amazing.
I was really, really hoping we were going to get
And then Moxley tried to drown Darby.
I'm sitting there watching it. The wife's asleep, and I'm like, pick up his fucking feet so he can't get up. That's what we used to do in high school. You give a guy a swirl.
Moxley didn't have any other
Fuck him!
Because eventually Sting came out, and he beat up, and he gave Darby the bat, and he destroyed the aquarium.
He looked like an old guy at an Insane Clown Posse concert. Since he don't dye his hair no more.
Why do you hate the Insane Clown Posse so much? This is an aside here. Why do you hate the Insane Clown Posse?
Because they suck.
Whoop whoop.
You shut up.
Like you wanted us to go. Like this isn't a story for our audience. My co-host here wanted us to go to this GCW show in near us where we live.
Showboat, right?
Yeah, and it was GCW versus Juggalo Championship.
Yeah, I said I think I would
wrestling.
actually root for the Juggalos from what I saw on the card.
And I said the only way we would go is if my co-host agreed to go in Insane Clown Posse makeup as a Juggalo.
I would rather be raped by a giant red ape in space.
It's not funny. Whoop whoop!
I'm not ever dressing like an Insane Clown Posse.
Why do you just hate the Insane Clown Posse?
I didn't like when they got involved in wrestling, period.
They got involved in WCW, didn't they?
WWF first.
Oh, and then they were in TNA.
Might have been by way of ECW. They might have got into the dumper door. That was always the way to get into WWF, through like the toilet door. You go in through ECW.
And then they were in TNA, and now they have their own promotion. And then they also were at Samhain, which we also have to preview.
We got to review it. Well, we got to talk.
It happened?
Yeah, we got to talk about it. We'll talk about it. I don't know if we're going to review it, preview it, or what the fuck ever.
Did it happen?
Yeah, it happened Friday. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. They're like, yeah, sorry, we couldn't spring for cameras this week. Billy's been losing at the track again. All right, but no, all in all, what I'm saying is AEW's wrestling shows are constantly good. They're constantly top notch. That's what I'm saying. Like with Moxley and Darby, they keep going. I'm like, what are they going to do now? I thought for sure he was going to try to shoot him last night at some point.
They needed to set him on fire. They had the lighter fluid, but they didn't set anyone on fire. On an episode of Dynamite, Darby had a Molotov cocktail that he threw at Moxley in the parking lot.
They do crazier shit on Dynamite. Remember when he tried to throw him off the fire escape? He was going to throw him down fucking like 5 flights of metal stairs. Like, what the fuck?
Again,
and here I am. I'd be like, you little puke. Did your mother know you're out here?
Yeah, like people saying Moxley acts like he's a Batman villain.
I don't know. I still can't get over the
What, then he turns
that fucking one, because I was all right. I was doing okay with the whole thing until that happened. Because that was early on.
She's an impeachable character.
He is a fucking jerk off.
He's one of the best wrestlers alive.
Oh my God!
He was the first person to do the modern Triple Crown.
Blow it out your ass.
He was WWE champion, IWGP champion, and AEW world champion.
You know wrestling's fake, right? They decide this all.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Whatever.
Ah, fuck you.
But yeah, that was WrestleDream, so.
Okay, now can you bring up Samhain? I want to see
You want
Samhain.
to talk about Samhain? Hold on. Do I even have it
We
on?
gotta talk about Samhain.
Hold on, I want to cross it off.
Oh, they are.
Oh, yeah. I wrote, the Good Brothers are coming to NWA Samhain Part 3, 10/17. Possible preview?
Okay, now can you find it?
I had it the other day. Hold on. What is it?
NWA Samhain 3.
Sam Hain 3.
Yeah, it's spelled Sam Hain, but it's pronounced Samhain. It's the traditional pagan festival. Who's on the poster?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Did it happen?
Is this the one? No, this is 2023. So let's do, here's next is Samhain 2. Doesn't even have a page.
It doesn't have a page.
No, it has to. Because I found something the other day. Hold on. I'm not fucking giving up here.
We have to.
I had something the other day.
We have to find Samhain. NWA Samhain Part 3. There it is. SmackDown Hotel.
All right, SmackDown Hotel's always good.
They usually have resources.
All right, signature live event. Matches are taped for later airing on Parallel. Main event of the show was Thrillbilly Silas Mason versus Matt Cardona.
Oh, God. Matt fucking Cardona.
Hold on. You can find full match card results for Samhain Part 3 and more about the event below.
Okay. Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson versus...
They defeated Jack Vaughn and Dalton McKenzie. Do you know who they are?
No.
I don't know. Next. Matt Cardona does double duty tonight and defeated Daisy Kill. Kerry Morton defeated Damian Fenrir. Doesn't even have a picture. Mims versus El Dragon Neon. They don't even have a result of that.
Mims.
This looks like a six-man tag casket match.
What?
Alex Misery, Lev, and Gags the Gimp with Father James Mitchell defeated Aaron Stevens, Carson Bartholomew Drake, and Lockjaw. For the National Heavyweight Championship, the Battle of Mass versus Muscle, Mike Mondo, the champion, defeated Wrecking Ball Legursky.
That's like a fucking 50s wrestler name.
That's like Hardboiled Haggerty or Skull Murphy or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, did you see that Lou Thesz's wife was...
Yeah, I saw him in the front row. He's been dead for...
Charlene Thez.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently Lou Thez was on Tony Khan's AOL buddy list in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know how he can substantiate that. NWA United States Tag Team title, the Slime Balls.
Ugh.
Tommy Rant and Sage Chance defeated Pretty Boy Smooth and Cristiano Argento. Two men that have fallen way down the line. Alex Hammerstone defeats Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah, Alex Hammerstone, who's probably 5 dates away from living in a box.
When a couple of years ago, he was 5 dates away from maybe making the WWE main roster. With all that shit he did with Jacob Fatu at MLW. Here's a weird match. War of the NWA territories. The Country Gentlemen, AJ Kazana and KC Kazana, representing NWA, I guess, Jim Crockett Promotions Southeast.
What?
That's what it says, JCP Southeast.
How does it exist?
I don't know.
I thought WWE would own that name.
They defeated Pretty Empowered, Kenzie Page and Kylie Page from NWA Crossfire. I think that's Tennessee. But it's two girls.
Yeah, because GCW and NWA, they're allowed to have intergender matches because they aren't on TV. If you're on TV, then you can't have intergender matches because no one wants to broadcast those.
Makes sense. NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship, Slade defeated champion Alex Taylor to win the belt.
How many fucking matches are there?
Who knows? Let's keep going here. You wanted to do this. Now we're here. We're pregnant now. We're having this baby. NWA World Women's Tag Team Championship. TVMA retained the title against the Hex. Don't know who they are. It's Tiffany Nieves and Valentina Rossi. They defeated Allison Kay. I've heard of her, and Marty Bell. NWA World Television title.
How many titles do they have?
Too fucking many. Brian Idol retained the title against Rich Swann.
Rich Swann, as you call him, the Tim Meadows of wrestling.
Oh, yeah. NWA World Tag Team Champion. The Immortals, Kratos and Odinson. They defeated and retained against Carnage and Damage.
Oh, wait, that's the new version of Doom. Carnage and Damage.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw it, and it actually is what they're going for. Natalia Markova defeated Shotzi Blackheart to retain the NWA World Women's Championship. And in the main event, in a no DQ match, Matt Cardona comes up short again.
I told you, Matt Cardona wrestled on an episode of NXT recently where, they acknowledged, I think, on commentary that Matt Cardona and Zack Ryder are the same person.
Yeah, you're very upset about that.
Well, they aren't in kayfabe. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, but it's the same fucking dude.
So some of us care about keeping kayfabe. I know the Fed doesn't, but
I do. But I'm just saying.
AEW cares about keeping kayfabe.
Hold on, I gotta cross off Solid here. Okay.
NWA Samhain 3.
Dark Side of the Ring got renewed for 7th season, but they haven't announced yet what they. I
gotta watch that New Jack episode.
That's from the first season, I think.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho Cruise announced with no AEW wrestling.
Oh, the Jericho Cruise.
Yeah, there's talk heating up about him going back to WWE.
Play the sound effect. What the fuck is he going to do there? What the fuck is he going to do?
I would say he would go to do the Cena thing, but that's coming to a close soon. His last opponent's going to be Gunther. Did you see that? I don't understand how that does anything. But it's going to be at that December Saturday Night's Main Event.
What's this DVD you have here? Chris Benoit, The Aftermath.
That's the shoot DVD. That's the shoot DVD of all the guys talking about it.
Oh, wait. Is that when Honky Tonk, Sheik, and New Jack are all on the couch together and they pull their pants down and moon the camera?
Yeah, but no, that's from that video. but there's only excerpts of that shoot on here. Santos Escobar left the WWE after 6 years, and then he re-signed on 10-8. What is all that shit?
I don't know.
Are they just bad bluffers?
I don't know. It expired, and then he re-signed immediately.
And Kevin Nash turned down a WWE announcer role. Him and the Sandman have a lot to say. I didn't look it up, but I'm going to later tonight. They got a lot to say about TKO and why they really don't want to be involved with TKO WWE. What are you doing? Get your hands off.
Sandman can still speak? All the head trauma he's had?
Who the hell knows?
I was watching old ECW stuff. I thought it was hilarious when he would wear those stupid fucking pants with the American flag on them.
Zubas.
What were they called?
Zubas. The Road Warriors made those pants.
Mikey Whipwreck hit him straight on with a ladder once.
Those guys pulled little punches. Did you ever notice the front row? Did you ever notice the front row with Hat Guy and all that stuff and the guy in the Flyers jersey right there every week? Wow. They brought in weapons, street signs, fry pans. Some guy brought a fucking fridge door in. And I'm not talking about the icebox door. I'm talking the fucking door.
I know you weren't allowed to go up there. But.
No, Pop wouldn't let me. Well, you got to understand, dude. They were on Sports Channel Philadelphia at 2 o'clock in the morning. He was awake watching them in the living room upstairs, and he was like, wait, you want to go where? I don't know what was worse, the time I wanted to go there or the time I wanted to borrow the car and go to Funko Land in Kensington.
What's Funko?
It was a used video game Warehouse back in the day. This is I was in high school, getting Super Nintendo shit. All right, star ratings for Crown Jewel 2025. We're not going to go over the show because it's stupid.
Sucked ass.
Stephanie McKeer and Tiffany Stratton, 3 1/4. Yeah, it was all right. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, 3 3/4. That didn't do anything for me. Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns, 3.5. The Rhea Ripley, Io Sky versus Kabuki Wars, 4 1/4. And John Cena and AJ got 4 3/4.
Cena and AJ.
And some guy writes in the comments, if Cena and AJ were Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, it would have gotten 8 stars.
Well, the thing is that, they were just kind of hitting people's finishers the whole time.
Yeah, that's what getting on my nerves. How is it a fucking finisher if I hit you with 17 of them and you still don't go down? Didn't finish anything.
What's the thing you told me about the Randy Savage DVD that you wanted to talk about? Someone's promo?
Oh, Dr. D. David Schultz?
Yeah, one of my favorite wrestlers. One of them are inaugural inductees into the IW and into the Hall of Shame.
Hold on, I'll find it right now.
What does he say?
Oh, it's just fucking ridiculous. I'll turn it up so they can hear it over the microphone. Where is it? Best of Memphis. Memphis Invaders. It's something about Memphis. Memphis Wrestling Volume 2 Macho Man. I think that one's it. Is there anything else with Savage in it? There's Memphis Outside Invaders, 70s Memphis Wrestling.
How much shit do you have?
Oh, this is just
Memphis.
Oh, a lot of stuff. All right, hold on. Let's find it right here. I just watched it the other day. I was like, ooh, write this down in the format for him. One of the men you have a love affair with.
Oh, I love Dr. D. David Schultz.
I don't understand why.
He is hysterical.
Oh, I did find.
I told you.
I did get some of his program with Hogan from
I told you. There is an alternate timeline out there where WrestleMania 3 is main evented by Dr. D. David Schultz and Billy Jack Haynes.
You are out of your mind. That would be the most incomprehensible fucking bullshit you ever heard in your... There it is. Hold on.
He's having a feud with Savage?
No, he's with Savage. They're heels.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to say this is probably 83, between 83 and 85.
Okay, I'm trying to listen here.
There he is.
He's huge. Can you turn this up a bit more?
Yeah, I think so.
It's hard for me to hear over all the fucking interference.
That's the best you can do with it.
Hey, Brody, first thing I got to say is this, Lord. I don't have to impress nobody because you just impressed
He says he has AIDS.
Did he really?
I think he said he has AIDS.
He loves calling guys queer, doesn't he?
He shot me holding his woman in my arms. Yeah, that's what he did. And he shot me, and I thought it was a weapon.
I gave him AIDS.
Lord, I want to tell you something about your wife and your girlfriend. But that's the matter, having hands all over her, who knows?
Look, the guy's hands on him. He's like, calm down, Dave. Calm down. Dave, the network's calling. They're calling the cops. Look at him. He's fucking red in the fucking shoulders. He's so pissed off. Look at his shirt. It's a swastika on it. There's a fucking swastika on his shirt. Holy shit. If anybody's listening, this is like night between 83 and 84 in Memphis wrestling. Savage is the AWA Southern champion. The Dr. D promo, he's got a fucking swastika on his shirt. Oh, for the love of Christ almighty.
Oh my God.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
That's one of the best promos I've ever seen.
He's good, isn't he?
I told you, he could have. There is an alternate timeline out there where he never slapped John Stossel and he became WWF champion.
Karrion Kross and Scarlett are back in the news saying more of the same, that WWE is misogynistic and so no value for her with him. Who cares? Go do something else. Go move fucking refrigerators at Sears. Go do something.
Go make keys at Ace Hardware.
Yeah, Gabe Kidd needs a couple days off because he's a real wrestler, goddammit.
Gabe Kidd is a real wrestler.
He is, that's what I said. WWE to undergo creative changes, but Road Dogg will remain head of creative for SmackDown. I don't even watch the shit enough week to week to even say enough.
I gotta go back to the Dr. D shit. He's saying that Jerry Lawler has AIDS.
That's up there with Hogan banging a drag queen, right?
And then he's like, he gets red in the shoulder.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous how red he was. Shit-stained Nakamura finally returned and answered Sami Zayn's U.S. challenge the other week. He also was on the Japan tour as CM Punk's partner, which I got to talk about CM Punk because he's really starting to get on my nerves. He's my age, for Christ's sake. He looks like a lecherous old man with these young girls. And if somebody on Reddit was like, what are you, fucking 11? You could be friends with a girl. I understand that, but I'm sorry.
Hey, I said shit when he first showed up there, and he was always taking pictures in NXT with all the women.
You don't see AJ in none of the pictures either. No Miss April nowhere. Why end the Vision now? Are they going to push Breaker? Is Rollins really hurt? You hear that now? They think he really got hurt
Who's
with
that guy talking?
That's Jerry Lawler.
That's Jerry Lawler? Is this before or after he raped a 12-year-old?
Which time?
There were multiple?
No, this is before that. I got the magazine that has that in the bathroom. He got kicked out of Survivor Series '93 for that. He was supposed to be Jerry Lawler and the Knights versus the Hart Brothers. Instead, it was Shawn Michaels, who was suspended for drug violations. They had to bring him back and have him be the whole thing with the Intercontinental title.
They're trying to calm down D, Doctor. Well, it's like in the promos where he cuts with Gene Okerlund. He starts yelling at Gene.
No, but a lot of people are suspect because Rollins. They think Rollins is hurt now. He needs a rotator cuff.
They had that whole angle before because Triple H is so fucking obsessed with trying to prove that he's some kind of genius.
You got to admit, some of the things he's doing between bringing Punk back and that, like, he's done some good stuff.
No, he hasn't.
He's just not one of your favorites, that's all.
He fucking sucks. He was never a good wrestler. He's never been a good booker.
Did you see the pictures of Vince at his court date for the first car accident?
He looks like, the
fucking...
Like
Pepe Le Pew.
That's what people sell online, yeah.
He fucking look like a skunk.
Well, that's what someone...
Did you see the car, though? Did you see the car?
No.
The whole fucking front of the car is gone. I mean,
hasn't he
gone.
always been a bad driver?
He's always driven like a lunatic, yeah. So, but I Show Speed is apparently training at the Performance Center. Yeah, one more reason to stop following wrestling altogether. And the talks are heating up for a Jericho return. Sounds like a retirement tour and a Hall of Fame induction. And I'm like, for what? Making an ass out of himself for the last 6 years? First Cena, then AJ, then Jericho. This is what we're going to get now for every year for the next fucking 10 years. You'll get like We'll get 6 years from now. You'll get the Miz's retirement or fucking shit. What are you looking at?
Nothing. Something.
Oh, that picture.
Yeah.
That's an old picture, man.
The Miz.
But yeah, that's all we're gonna get is retirement tours. All right, let's go home with. I got some of the nominees for this year that I was.
I really don't care about this. Can we just stop the show here?
Well, we're at 45 minutes.
I
only got a couple of.
It's only October. We can't do the year-end awards yet.
No, we're doing the nominees for it. There's only a few of them. I didn't even do them.
We can't do the nominees. Why do we split the nominee? Fuck this. I also saw the nominees you had listed there. It was all a bunch of bullshit.
Well, that's why I was asking for your opinion on them.
We wanted to put fucking Cody and Cena on there.
Yeah, Cody and Cena I had for match of the year. Okada Omega at All in Texas. Fletcher Hangman at All Out. Gable versus Vikingo at that AAA show.
Hangman and Ospreay at Double or Nothing.
All right, well, this is what I mean. It's what
The Anarchy in the Arena match at Double or Nothing.
Wait, Hangman, Ospreay, Dio, the finals of the Owen Hart. That's right.
What I just fucking said.
And what else? What was it?
The Anarchy in the Arena match.
The Double or Nothing?
Yeah. He's got a swastika shirt.
Do you believe that? It's amazing.
Dave, the network's calling.
Dave, calm down, Dave.
Dr. D. David Schultz.
All right, and feud of the year, I had Punk Rollins, Cope FTR, MJF Briscoe, which was good. And that's all I had for feud of the year.
No, not
what else
Punk
you got?
And Rollins. Punk and Rollins is a fucking never-ending vortex. It's like the fucking Jericho vortex.
All right, so add. Who else you got?
I don't fucking know. I gotta think, man.
Well, I sent them to you.
Hangman and Moxley was really... Hangman Moxley.
Okay, Hangman Mox. Because we're only going to put up like 5, so we'll just pick 5.
We fought the Death Riders.
Who?
I'm just saying when Hangman and Moxley had their match and everybody interfered.
Is that all in?
Yes.
These potatoes are hard as tits!
Motherfucker!
These fish sticks are hard as tits. And I think that's pretty much it. I had here Steve. You saw Steve Borden Jr. made his debut?
Oh, with who?
J.C. Drake.
J.C. Drake.
Who I know.
From the Workhorsemen.
Yeah. Cedric Alexander also nearing his contract end of his TNA contract.
Already.
Yeah.
Because they signed like a 1-year deal.
You were talking about an asshole. I watched some kind of old NWA footage. I watched this guy, Bob Roop, from when I was a kid. He was like an Olympic wrestler. He was championship wrestler from Florida. He beat the shit out of these guys. Yeah, Karrion Kross going back to MLW. It looks like he's going to have a home there.
Karrion Kross. Hey, well, Shotzi's there without the tank.
Well, why should they give her the fucking tank?
What? I know.
Why should they let her have it?
I know. They made the tank for her entrances in WWE.
You at least got to buy it or something, right?
Shotzi Blackheart.
You at least have to buy it. I mean, that's what I think. But yeah, I thought WrestleDream was okay. It wasn't bad. Like I said, you never go into these shows questioning the wrestling you're going to see.
Okay, so then how do they improve? You're going to say, the production.
I don't know. No, I don't have anything to say about the production. I like the set. I don't have a lot of bad stuff to say at all. I don't. Somebody was talking about on Reddit about Stephen Flo. I'm like, you guys are fucking year behind the rest of us here. Look at this guy Stephen Flo in Chicago. That he does even flow, but it's all just his name.
Happened.
I'm like, it was last fucking March.
It's like every year or every couple of months, there's some indie wrestler that blows up. Like they had the King of Pizza, Luigi Primo, a couple years ago.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
That guy.
I forgot.
Or the guy who wrestles as Jesus. I saw that.
The guy that just does things and they fall.
Yeah, come on, that's funny.
It is fun. You can't do it. You should just do it at Christmas, on Jesus' birthday.
Hey, I told you, Mr. Clean. We saw Mr. Clean at that South Shore Wrestling show.
Falls count somewhere.
That they should do that. That's a match I could see Orange Cassidy doing.
Yeah. Have it with Moxley. Moxley already looks confused half the time anyway.
Now that he's back with the conglomeration.
Yeah.
Did you see that they did a sitcom intro for them?
Yeah, I saw it.
That was funny.
I didn't remember caring, but I saw it.
Tomohiro Ishii.
What's Roddy Strong's not in the group?
He's an associate, I think. I don't know.
He still has Paragon on the back of his tights.
Well, so does Kyle O'Reilly, I think, but Paragon was the thing that Adam Cole did, and Adam Cole's probably done forever now.
Adam Cole's like one shot away from having Down syndrome, man. I told you, that powerbomb looked terrific, if that's what did it. Holy shit. So,
He's probably spent more time injured than healthy during his AEW run.
Next week we're going to be broadcasting. We're going to be broadcasting the show on Halloween.
That's crazy, brother.
Yeah. All right. Well, Bob Saget. I guess we'll say goodnight.
Sign off.
Good night, everybody.
Get your hand off my penis!